Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? Of course, you already know who this is, right? Yes, this is Queen B. Queen B is in the mother effing house. Yes. Anyway, people, before you start telling me, oh, Queen B, mind your business. Still the Planka business. Nobody with it. All right. Come in everybody business. And for all the one who gonna say, oh, she's a hypocrite. I thought she want peace. You know what? Me change my mind. Me don't want no peace. Me don't want no peace from nobody. I'm going in everybody business. So let's just get that out the way. Anyway, Mr. Kriss, Majesty. A long time you don't give me anything at all or any reason to come and address you and really and truly speak to you directly. But I am speaking to you directly right now. Kriss, when are you going to grow up? When are you going to grow up? I can admit that I need to grow up, right? But you are the business person on social media. You have a business that you're running on social media. You are the one who is depending on the Planka effect and the Planka nation to support that business. Cause Kriss, you and I know I've been watching you from you was a skinny little kid sitting at a computer somewhere that used to say, this is your Majesty, mother F, something. Never remember what they used to say, right? But you were just this innocent, skinny little kid behind a computer, right? That really and truly nobody really knew about you, right? You wasn't that popular. You wasn't popular at all, right? It wasn't that many people on your live. I used to watch it when you had less than 100. Yes, Kriss. I used to watch you when you had less than 100 people on your live, right? And as time went on, and eventually you met Miss D. And once you met Miss D, and she fell in love with you, right? You became a part of her circle. So therefore, you're going to inherit a lot of her followers and her subscribers who came over to your page because of her. So not because you get to a point now where you feel you have made it or you have reached, because now you've created or developed a large platform for yourself. Your business have grown. People are supporting you. And not because you get to that level of height, you think you don't need Miss D anymore. Because that's pretty much what I'm sensing from you. And like I said, I could give two craps when you guys come at me and say, I am sensing that you are at a level now, or you think you're at a level now where you don't need Miss D anymore. You don't need her support. You don't need, because you feel like you have won over a lot of her followers. And that is what's wrong with these followers. They are not loyal to nobody. They are just not loyal to nobody. So once you won them over, you feel confident enough now that no matter what you do, what you say, how bad you behave, and yes, Kriss, your behavior was disgusting. It really was. And especially on the day of the event. I am not a planker. And as much as I wanted to come out and just rip it up and tell my story and tell my side of it and say, I know so it go. This is the way it go. I was dying to tell my story. You don't know how hard it was for me to not put my video out there. But unlike what anybody wants to say, I felt like, okay, Queen B, you already created enough drama before the event. People are already blaming you and accusing you that you purposely was trying to disrupt the lady event. Let's not make them, further to think that. right? Even though I shouldn't care what they think, and for the most part, I really don't. But I really and truly just wanted to wait till after the event and go ahead and then release it so there'd be no more distraction, right? And even that backfired because they still saying, oh, it done and gone already. What make you coming out with it now? You're just trying to start trouble. You're just a troublemaker. So, you know, with social media, it's damn if you do and God damn if you don't, right? But I'm just telling you, Kriss, on the day of the event, you caused a chaos on social media, and you got on your live and you totally disrespected your audience. You disrespected Miss D when you walked out, didn't even say bye or anything, didn't even try to go find her to go say bye or anything. Totally a disrespect, and there was no excuse for your behavior. You are you like a grown ass baby that needs all the attention on you, and once anyone else around you is getting more attention than you, then you throw a big tantrum. And that's all it was. Miss D was not calling you like, oh, my brother, you know, Kriss, come up to, you know, she was not calling you. She was not, you know, having you in all her videos. She didn't have you on stage with her. She didn't have you in the backstage with her. You know, you wasn't like peep, peep, cluck, cluck underneath her arms like you thought you was gonna be. You probably went there thinking you and her is gonna be arms in arms. You're gonna be sitting at her table. You know, I don't know what you thought, but I think that's what you thought. And when you got there and you were just like any other guest there and was treated like any other guest there, you got into your feelings. It was not just all about the pictures and people wanting to take pictures with you and oh my God, and I felt depressed and this and that and people dragging me here. You love the dragging. You love the picture taking. Not one time when you were taking picture did I see you not smiling, laughing, happy. You love the attention. That is what you love. You love to feel like a celebrity, and honestly, you're not a celebrity. You're just a person who Donna cares about, who Donna took as her brother, who Donna take as a good friend, and she make you feel welcome into the Planka shop, even though many of them honestly do not welcome you, because a lot of them could see right through you and know that you're using her to get where you need to be. But I've said it before in a couple other videos and people came at me about it, but at the end of the day, more and more they're going to see that what I saw is what's playing out now. And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. So you feel that you finally reach to the point where even if you cut off relationship with Miss D, you're still going to be okay, because, you know, a lot of her fake plankers, because those are the only ones going to come with you and follow you and stay with you regardless of what you do, is going to be the fake ones. Because the real ones, out of respect, yeah, they're not going to hate you, they're not going to come against you, but they're not going to be pleased with your behavior. They're not going to be so accepting of you when you do finally separate yourself from her, because I see it coming. And even if you don't separate yourself from her, I think she needs to separate herself from you and a few others. But only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. Because I already predicted she's going to look around her one day and there'll be nobody there but herself and her children. Because this is America, okay? That's the only person she's going to turn around and see is herself and her children and some of her, you know, few loyal plankers that's going to remain with her, right? Your behavior was terrible. It was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. And if you felt like people in your comment section, and mind you now, this is on your own live in the comment section that these people are doing it to, right? So that means I'm sure, whether you know it or not, it's probably some of your own royals probably telling you finally what they thought of you, and also a few of the real plankers that love Miss D, dedicated and loyal to her, were the one that's in your comment section. You already know how social media is. You said you went through, matter of fact, not even you said, I witnessed and I talked about it, that you went through this in Canada already. So you should have already expected, and I think you made a big old stink and a commotion all just for attention, because you could have easily ignored the comments, right? And you could have easily called Miss D after the event was over, after the next day when she was settled in, and say, hey, this is what took place. I really didn't like it. I didn't like what they were saying. I was kind of upset about it. But I just want to let you know that maybe moving forward, maybe I won't come as many functions that you have, because I'm kind of starting not feeling fully welcome. But to be ranting and raving and almost all these people came because I'm me, like, Kriss, do you really believe what you said? You saying that most of these people are most of her guests that was at the event, they came because of you? Like, seriously. Kriss, maybe you had maybe 5 or 6 or maybe even up to say maybe 10 people that you probably helped encourage to come. But look at the the hundreds that was there. So can you really truly make that statement to say most of these people was there because of you? How you think that even sound? Like, seriously, it's like you saying that this lady, that Miss D has lost her, what you call it now, her presence, her strong presence among her own followers, that if it wasn't for you, she wouldn't have been able to convince them to buy tickets and come. Is that what you're really trying to say? Seriously, Kriss, think about what you said. Because by you saying that it's because of you why they are there, you're saying that your presence is more stronger and people more gravitating towards you more than her. And like, where? When? How? Like, seriously. So that was a ridiculous statement that you made. Right? And you cussing people out and tell them and send them and I need them mother. Like, seriously. When are we in social media gonna stop from entertaining, supporting, and encouraging bad behavior like the one you presented on social media? And I don't want sometimes I try to answer questions before you guys come underneath my post with your bull crap. I'm dealing with Kriss directly. Do not go, oh, but your other friend them do it. Why you not go tell your friend them this? Why you not go tell your friend them that? Me tired to tell them. Me tired to tell them. Okay? Me tired to tell them. Back in the days and in the past in their inbox, me tired to tell them. So obviously, I can't control what they're doing and I can't control what Kriss is doing, but I can still talk to him directly here because I no longer have access to no inbox for me to talk to him there, right? All right. So anyway, I'm just telling you, your behavior was atrocious. It's unacceptable. And I think not only do you owe Miss D an apology, you owe your audience and you owe her followers an apology for your behavior. And if you cannot see that you did something wrong, that tells me and should tell Miss D it's time for you guys to part ways before it get even worse. And I don't know what kind of secrets you may have, but tonight I hear you say something like, it's so much more I can talk, and if I talk, something like you say that if I should talk, it will done social media, or it will be over if you talk. I don't know who you're threatening with that. I don't know what secrets you think you have for anybody, if it concern anybody at all. I don't know. But that kind of talking, Miss D needs to wake up and she needs to pay attention. All right? All right. Anyway, guys, that's all I came to say. That's my 2 cent, 3 cent, 4 cent dollar. You have a blessed night, evening, afternoon, morning, any part of the world you're in today. And Queen B is out.